Although it was 600 years ago, the Battle of Agincourt remains one of history's most famous confrontations. The story of the outnumbered English army triumphing against a much larger French force resonates through the ages, immortalised by the words of Shakespeare's St. Crispin's Day speech from Henry V. From this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother. That band of brothers included a significant contingent of Welsh archers, many of them from Monmouthshire, who played a huge role in securing Henry's victory. Travelling along the River Wye, these archers were joined by a contingent from the Forest of Dean as they made their journey towards France.
The archers here are critical to everything that I do. I have Welsh archers, Cheshire archers, and they will prove their mettle against the French chivalry. I do not know what they are waiting for.
The longbow wielded by hundreds of Welsh archers who took the field at Agincourt is sometimes described as the machine gun of the Middle Ages. These formidable weapons could propel arrows up to 260 metres. Even now, it's easy to imagine how terrifying it must have been to face the steel-tipped storm created by these fearsome weapons.
If you look here, you'll see the arrows that they were using. You've got the broadhead arrow. These shot into French horses drive them wild with pain and make them uncontrollable. These large numbers of these would be shot at a range of around 200 yards and would do an awful lot of damage. But against fully armoured French knights, it was these, the bodkin arrows. This is your original armour-piercing technology. We have a needle bodkin. These were designed to go through mail. The chisel bodkins, these were designed and came later, particularly around the time of Agincourt, and their design is solely to puncture through plate armour. And at a range of under 70 yards, they're quite capable of doing this. Awful lot of damage can be done with these. The archers at Agincourt contributed hugely to the battle. They were the deciding factor. Around about 5,000 of them, and it was their actions during the day created this huge arrow storm. The French were goaded to advancing on to the English lines. They surged forward and were shot to pieces. The mud of the battlefield also contributed greatly to the French losses. And even when the archers had stopped using their bows with the captured French knights, it was the archers who murdered and butchered them on Henry V's order.
On the narrow, muddy battlefield of Agincourt, Henry's archers were the decisive factor in vanquishing the French army's superior numbers. While many historical tales focus on the exploits of knights and noblemen, the Battle of Agincourt owes its legendary status to the humble archers who secured victory against all the odds.